For some black people, Christianity can be seen as something that was forced on us, something foreign, something European. But what if I told you that Christianity was in Africa from the very beginning? That some of the greatest church fathers, some of the very people who shaped Christian theology were African. Now pause for a moment and let that sink in. Because Orthodoxy isn't just a home for Eastern Europeans and Greeks, it's a home for you too. If you grew up in the U.S., you were probably taught that Christianity came to Africa through European colonizers. But that's not true. Christianity came to Africa almost 2,000 years ago, long before Europe was fully Christianized. In Acts 8, we read about an Ethiopian official being baptized by Philip. That means Africa was Christian before most of Europe even knew what Christianity was. By the 4th century, African Christian communities were thriving. They developed rich theological traditions, built churches, and helped shape the way we understand the faith today. The African contribution to Christianity is undeniable. Now let's talk about some of the African saints and church fathers. These men weren't just side characters in Christian history, they were part of the foundation of the faith. Saint Moses the Black. Once a gang leader, Moses found Christ, repented, and became one of the greatest monks in Christian history. His life proves that no one is too far gone for the grace of God. Saint Anthony the Great. Known as the father of monasticism, Saint Anthony was an Egyptian who left everything to seek God in the desert. His way of life still influences monastics worldwide. Saint Macarius of Egypt. A disciple of Saint Anthony, Macarius was known for his wisdom and deep spiritual insights. His writings on repentance and humility are still read in some Orthodox monasteries today. Saint Cyprian of Carthage. A North African bishop and martyr, Saint Cyprian defended the unity of the church and wrote extensively about the sacraments. His teachings still shape Orthodox thoughts today. Saint Athanasius of Alexandria, the champion of orthodoxy who fought against the Arian heresy. Without him, our understanding of Christ as fully God and fully man would not be what it is today. All of these men were African. They weren't just Christian thinkers. They helped shape the very Christianity you know today. So where does that leave us today? Some black Christians might feel like they don't fit in anywhere. You know, the traditional black churches, Pentecostal, AME, whatever, they have deep roots. But many people are looking for something more, something ancient, something that connects them to the faith of the first Christians. And that's what Orthodoxy offers. It's not just some white man religion. It's the faith of the apostles preserved unchanged for 2,000 years. It is the same faith that early African Christians practiced. In Orthodox Christianity, you'll find the same deep, reverent worship that has been passed down since the time of the apostles. The prayers, the fastings, the sacrament, the deep emphasis on repentance. This is the Christianity as it was meant to be lived. But let's be real, there are challenges. Walking into an Orthodox church for the first time can feel intimidating, especially if you're the only black person there. But Orthodoxy isn't about ethnicity, it's about truth. It's about the worship of God in spirit and in truth. If you've ever felt like something was missing in your faith, if you've ever longed for a deeper connection to the Christianity of your ancestors, if you want to worship the way the early Christians did, then Orthodoxy is worth looking into. This isn't about abandoning your heritage. It's about reclaiming it. It's about stepping into the faith that has been there all along. Orthodoxy isn't just for Greeks and Russians. It's for everyone, including you. So if you've never looked into Orthodoxy before, I challenge you to dig deeper. Read about the African saints. Visit a local Orthodox church. Pray and ask God to guide you, because the truth is, Orthodoxy might just be the home you never knew you had.